Hi, I just wanted to give everybody an update. So this is Sunday. It's the 13th, and it has been a wild several weeks. So I currently live in Saint Petersburg, Florida, which is where I am today, and I just think an update is probably appropriate at this point in time. First, there was Helene, and everybody is aware by now the damage that Helene caused, both in Florida and then in very interesting other places, such as all the devastation in North Carolina, up through Georgia, Tennessee. I've lived in Florida my whole life. I have not seen things like this. And then this past week on Wednesday, there was landfall from Milton. Milton is another storm that came from a particularly odd place, did a lot of very interesting twists and turns, including moving up and down in intensity as it came across the Gulf. Then it did a lot of wobbling as it got close to shore. There was some crazy amount of tornadoes that were happening across the lower central part of Florida and also as far as the East Coast. I am very blessed, personally. I'm very blessed. Where we are here in St. Pete is a no evacuation, no flood zone. As a matter of fact, they extended the evacuation zones 3 deep from where they had it for Helene, because Helene, of course, was about 100 miles still out in the water. Milton was coming right toward us. I've been here my whole life. This one was scary. And I don't scare easy, but it was pretty unsettling for the days prior to. At the last minute, what occurred after a lot of wobbling was it did actually hit landfall a little bit south of us, not much, a little bit south of us, at Siesta Key. I'm sending all my prayers to all of those folks, and up and down the coast. Saint Petersburg coastline beach, Clearwater Beach, had already gotten banged up pretty badly, flooded out, practically left in sand dunes on the coast on those 2 beaches, for example. And now they've gotten beat up again by Milton, because Milton spread quite wide, even as it hit the landfall there in Siesta Key. So I am just in nonstop prayers for all the people that have been impacted. Entire lives have been washed away in multiple ways. The tornadoes were blowing lives up, and the surge from the water was definitely wiping out the coastlines. Not to mention the winds. Even where I am, it hit landfall at 8:30. The winds and the rains didn't even start reducing themselves until about 5 in the morning. So, there's just damage everywhere. In terms of practical stuff, and feeling so blessed, there's several things, which one is what I'm going to call minor inconveniences here where I am. We have no electricity still. I know that Duke Energy is doing everything they can, but there are, some 100,000 some odd people just in this area that have no electricity. We did get water back. It's boil only, but we can at least flush our toilets. Another minor inconvenience that got a little resolved for us, at least. Gas is very short here, even though I know that they've been bringing gas in as fast as they could from the ports. But You know, you've got two factors there. You have gas and you have electricity. So the gas is getting delivered, and then, you know, it is gone in within hours of being delivered, with, you know, lines 20 blocks down the street lined up to try to get gas. I was going to head to the property today to check it out. It looks good on the security cameras, so blessings again. That too was a no evac, no flood zone about 100 miles north from here. And by the security cameras, which are still up, you know, another surprise, by the security cameras, it looks like my shipping container home is still sitting up on the piers. My bet is that there are, just like there are here, there's probably trees down in the more wooded areas that that I'm not developing yet on the 10 acres. But, you know, that's just what land does when storms hit it. So as far as my shipping container home, it seems to be solid and standing. So I did not go there today. I am having a delivery of siding material on Wednesday morning, and I was afraid that if I went there today that I would use all the gas in my truck getting there and back, and then I wouldn't be able to get gas again to get there on Wednesday. So I have kept myself seated here today, not, you know, trying to calm my jonesing to go check it out. But I think it's okay, and then Wednesday I'll get to see it when I do go up there. Hopefully by then we've got a little more gas available, and I can get there and get back and still have a little in my tank. They are telling us we should have electricity in this area by Tuesday at midnight. I know a lot of other counties in Florida have gotten their electric back already. I'm grateful for them. The other thing that there's a couple things just to say. One thing is, my mantra for a while now has been, nothing is as it seems. I've lived in Florida my whole life. I've never seen storms come from the angles they've come from, do the kind of things that they have done, with the intensity they've done it, the twisted paths that we've never seen before. Your guess is as good as mine. I have my views, you may have your views, but truly nothing is as it seems. I think the planet and those of us on the planet are shifting, but during the shift there just seems to be a lot of interesting and pretty devastating chaos going on in the world. So I keep my prayers going for everyone else. I ask that you continue to do the same. So much of devastation is still there from Helene, and now there's even more devastation there from Milton. So the other thing that I want to say is that there's always a silver lining. I have seen human beings now taking care of one another in a way that I haven't seen in a long time. In a world where everybody is separated out, groups of people separated out from one another. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm this, you're that. You're not like me. And I'm not seeing that with the human beings that I've been around in this particular area. I am seeing people hold hands, take care of one another, offer things to one another, pick each other up for rides, charge each other's generators, it's everyone is helping one another. Nobody's walking around going, oh, well, you're on that team, so I won't help you. No, I'm seeing human beings come together. which is incredibly moving to me in a world where fear, separation, divisiveness seems to be the main themes. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for human beings being human beings with one another, and with, you know, even the creatures, like all the people that are helping the creatures and taking care of all the creatures. It's very, very moving. So I'll wrap this up. I just mostly wanted to give you an update. Oh, and I couldn't help just throwing in a few views and opinions while I was at it. But mostly, Gracie and I, yeah, she's been on guard. She's been on guard. Was absolutely the perfect guard dog during the whole storm. Just so, you know, any of you that want to know about Gracie, she's a happy camper and doing her job. But nevertheless, our message, as it always is, and you know, these kind of things, get your priorities really straight in life, right? So my priority for this ending this particular update is to say to you that I wish you, no matter where you are, what you're doing, what you're up to, whatever state or condition you're in, I wish you freedom for yourself and your life. And I send you my love. And please keep praying your form of prayer, whatever that is. Keep praying, keep intending, keep sending it to all the folks who are not as fortunate as I, or possibly as fortunate as you. I think that goes a long way to helping people that have been through the worst of all of these storms. Okay, I'm leaving you now, and I will see you soon. Bye.